Well, moving into our second story of the day, we have Westfield surrendering San Francisco location as woke city deteriorates. So more Democratic policies, progressive left policies destroying cities once again, and it's happening all over the United States. Westfield is pulling out from operating San Francisco's largest mall amid deteriorating conditions in the Democrat-controlled city, the company said in a statement. Democrats love this stuff, you guys. I've said it time and time again. If you were fed up with it, you wouldn't have any Democrats in office. You wouldn't have these laws in the books. You wouldn't have this type of crime happening. That's the thing. So you can't vote for something and go, well, I don't like it. It literally impacts you in your city. I mean, Starbucks is leaving. Nordstrom is leaving. Westfield is leaving. I mean, thing after thing is just leaving. They love it. They'll keep voting for it. The move by the real estate giant comes after Nordstrom announced in May that it would be closing its location in Westfield, San Francisco Center in August. The San Francisco Chronicle reported that Westfield stopped making payments on these are big numbers, $558 million loan as the company and its partner, Brookfield Properties, has begun to process offloading control of the mall. Quote, for more than 20 years, 2 decades. Shows you how far the progressive led Democrat Party have gone in destroying this country from the inside out. Hey, might as well plug the book because that's what it's all about. Trojan Horse, How the Left is Destroying America. We go all about it, folks. It will equip you with the tools you need to destroy anybody in an argument in terms of what the Democrat Party and the progressive left are doing in this country. Link is in the description. You can get it on Amazon, Barnes & Nobles, Walmart. Heck, you can get it on baldbrad.com, a signed copy for yourself. Well, folks, again, more than 20 years, Westfield has proudly and successfully operated San Francisco Center, investing significantly over that time in the vitality of the property, the company said in a statement to the Chronicle. Check this out. Listen to this language. Given the challenging operating conditions in downtown San Francisco, which have led to the decline in sales, occupancy, and foot traffic, which have made it difficult and made the difficult decision to begin the process to transfer management of the shopping center to our lender to allow them to appoint a receiver to operate the property going forward. You got to love that language. Oh, well, there's a decline in sales. Oh, why would that be? Why would that be? Oh, occupancy and foot traffic. Well, why is there occupancy and foot traffic going down? Oh, maybe the homeless, maybe the crime, the retail theft. People don't feel safe. People being stabbed in the streets. There's feces all over the ground. There's people doing the fentanyl crawl just passed out literally in front of your store. I mean, maybe that's a few things. Everything's boarded up. Everything's going out of business. Oh, maybe the insurance on the idea of your employees being harmed by this whole thing. I don't know. Maybe all those logical and common sense might play into the issue of why the foot traffic is a little bit low, why sales are declining. I don't go to LA for a reason. LA sucks. LA's a garbage heap. It literally smells like garbage down there, like human feces mixed with sweat mixed with garbage. It's disgusting down there. That's why nobody wants to go. Everything's boarded up. You're in the most touristy area, Hollywood Boulevard, where Celebrity Walk of Fame is. And there's places boarded up. Like, what the hell? That's the most bored. You have people that travel all over the world to go to LA to see that area, and you have boarded up shops. You have homeless people defecating, no pants on, pushing freaking wheelchairs with nobody in it, with their hair everywhere. It looks like a freaking like the end of the world scenario. It's wild. People think I'm exaggerating when I'm saying all these things. I've seen it with my own eyes. I was there. I was living through it. I saw it. It's wild. Happy San Francisco. The report noted that Westfield previously blamed Nordstrom's pullout for the mall on unsafe conditions and lack of enforcement against rampant criminal activity. You gotta love that. Well, that's Nordstrom's fault. Yeah, sure it was. Scapegoat. It's a scapegoat. It's the Democrat Party's fault is what it is. The company added that the shopping center has unprecedented bad performance compared to its other locations. Gee, I wonder why. When Nordstrom pulled out of the mall, Jamie Nordstrom, the company's chief stores officer, said the dynamics of the downtown San Francisco market have changed dramatically over the past several years. Well, what was it? What was it that changed so dramatically? It's so weird because things were fine before, and now you get Democrats like Nancy Pelosi running the state. She's been running in the ground for a while. You had Kamala Harris as well, but now she's vice president running the country into the ground. You have Gavin Newsom that doesn't want to do anything. You have the AG of Gavin Newsom, Garcetti, doesn't want to do anything. So it's just amazing here of like, you don't just call a spade and just call it out what it is. It's Democrat policy. It's the same way in which the school system talks about slavery and kind of the North versus South. They always say North versus South. They don't ever say Republicans versus Democrats. Like, let's get specific with it because it's policies, it's beliefs, it's philosophy that drives these things. And that's what's going on. It's not North versus South. It's Republicans and freedom versus Democrat Party and slavery. That's what it was. The same thing here. You have freedom, Republican cities, do what you want as a business, stay open during COVID, okay? Have that liberty and that freedom that's enshrined in our Declaration of Independence and our Constitution. A Democrat Party, which is oppression, authoritarianism, and everything from top down, going down against American people, trying to oppress them, which has been going on since the inception of the Democrat Party. That's what it is. So let's call a spade a spade, and let's be honest about what all this is happening. So in April, a Whole Foods location in downtown San Francisco closed, and a source at San Francisco City Hall told a local news outlet that the drug use and criminal activity from individuals near the store played a role in the closure, which is the lack in foot traffic that's happening in Westfield Mall, which is what I said. And they don't want to just call it out because they have fear, folks. They have fear of things going south for them because you're going to have these Democrats and these progressive leftists that their ESG score will drop and all these other things will happen to them. And then they can't take out credit and they can't do all these other things to expand their business further in other areas, Republican areas, to make their life better. A recent report from Fox News highlighted the story of an immigrant from Afghanistan who moved to the United States and opened a business in San Francisco, only to find that the conditions in the city, I hope you're sitting down because I actually heard about this story. I'm so glad it's arising right now. Pay attention to this. I'm going to start over. A recent report from Fox News highlighted the story of an immigrant from Afghanistan who moved to the United States and opened a business in San Francisco, only to find that the conditions in the city are supposedly worse than in Afghanistan when it comes to enforcing the law. The immigrant, who goes only by Zaid, told Fox News that the gangs had stolen more than $100,000 in merchandise and cash from his tobacco store. Cigarettes are cheaper, and none of them have been caught. Quote, the politicians need to get a grip on this because it's worse than Afghanistan or Iraq, he said. At least in Afghanistan, the Taliban will cut your hand off, and people are afraid to commit such a crime. Not here. Not here. You don't even get prosecuted. Hey, $100,000? No, that's fine. $100,000 is fine. I walk away with it. They are allowing people to just not only steal property, but have like full high-speed crimes going down the highway, like breaking the law left and right. Hey, pull off the guy. We're going to let him go. And the only thing left is the news cameras going, hey, where's the police? Like the choppers are gone. The law enforcement on the highways are gone. They're just going to allow the guy go. That's where we are. We're not prosecuting anything. This is how you literally destroy a country, guys. I'm not exaggerating that one bit. This is the beginning stages of Western civilization falling apart. When you have no order, what do you get? You get chaos. And right now, we have a little bit of order and a lot of chaos in Democrat-ran areas. And now it's spilling over, and now you got people rising up. I think we're having a culture shift right now in terms of what David Mulvaney, Fee-Fi-Fo-Maney, whatever the hell the guy's name is, with that Bud Light scenario taking place. You got everybody trying to trans your kids. There's going to be an uprising here in the United States, and I think it's happening right now, where people are just fed up with it. People are fed up with it all. Independents, portion of the Democrats, obviously conservative Republicans have been fed up for a while, but now it's spilling over in actual people's personal lives, so now they're having a wake-up call. Zaid said he sees stores around town getting robbed nearly daily. Oh, but this isn't happening. I guarantee you if this was Republican folks, if this was Republican areas, it'd be on the news every day. Every day. Oh, look at what Republicans are doing. Look how bad they're governing. You don't hear this from The View. You don't hear this from Nancy Pelosi, Chuck Schumer, Ilhan Omar, AOC. I mean, the Squad, any of the Democrat Party there on Capitol Hill. You don't hear that from anybody. Like, oh, God, we're stuck at running states. We're stuck at running the country. We suck at everything that we do. You don't ever hear that from them. And they want to vote for Joe Biden again. Joe Biden has like a 37 approval rating in terms of how he's running the economy in the country. Who are those 37% and what rock are you living under? Because I got a bridge to sell you, man. He said the 7 criminals who robbed his store were there for 20 minutes and left in 2 cars before the police arrived. 20 minutes. Great response time. We have drug issues. We have homeless issues. And on top of this, these idiots come in here and take whatever they want, Zaid said. The city has gone downhill, especially for the last 2 years since COVID. I've never seen it worse. People are afraid to come shopping here because they're either going to get robbed or someone will break into their car. I mean, yeah, you park on the street, you get your car broken into. You walk down the street, you get freaking robbed. You go into a store, you get your car broken into, and you get robbed, and the store gets robbed, and nothing happens to anybody. And at the end of the day, you'll probably have to pay a ticket because you illegally parked while the homeless guy's taking a crap on the street with his RV, parked in a illegal parking spot, but not giving freaking a parking ticket. That's how it works. How that makes sense, I don't know, but I'd love to hear your response in the comment section below because hell, doesn't make sense to me. I'm sure it doesn't make sense to you. We would love to hear your opinion about all this, nonetheless, in the comment section below. I hope you enjoyed that clip from the Bald Brad Show. If you did, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date on all our future content.